Have you seen this Mortal Kombat video or movie that's coming out?
We're in it.
Yeah, yeah. No.
We're also kung fu artists.
We are. If you couldn't tell by our,
I'll fuck him up right now.
I will defend myself.
He's like, no, don't do that.
I guess it started when the lights went out and everybody started running around in circles trying to figure it out. I can feel it wedged in my ribs, it felt freezing as my cold air blew out. Danced through the evening paranormal, slowly being called to the gleam where the ghosts gather nightly and sell the devil their dreams. I observe tales from the other side of the curb, hold a concrete notepad, scribble down my words in a line.
It's definitely our influences come from kind of a wider background, considering Josh and I didn't really grow up on the rap scene that much. So, but it's heavily like jazz and soul and blues influenced hip hop music with a lot of singing, a lot of live instrumentation from this sexy little guy here. And
I mean, we both grew up, sort of surrounded by a variety of really like kind of strange different types of music, and I think we've done our best to like incorporate a lot of different influences in what we're doing. So it's kind of a collage of stuff, but a collage that's always really firmly rooted in kind of the sonics of hip hop and just that sort of heartfelt, punch you in your chest kind of feeling. So
when I started smoking weed when I was a kid, I really liked the humor. Not that it's supposed to be funny, but I found a lot of humor in gangster rap, and that is where I started listening to stuff like West Side Connection and Brother Lynch Hung, and then even like coming over to the East Coast, like stuff like Mobb Deep and Cormega and stuff like that. Like I just thought it was so off the wall to me, and I loved it, and it really captivated me. And then I found Wu-Tang, and it was a rap, like no pun intended, but I found Wu-Tang, and from there it just kind of all doors were open.
When the truth of it is standing outside playing cards in the rain, you never beat the game it plays. You can only turn around and lick the blood from your own switchblade. It's forever.
Bloody Poetry is more kind of it's just kind of like a poetic song. It's just it's wordplay, and it's kind of dark. It's just, I think it's where I was in my head at that point in time. But this is now like this weird kind of spooky, jazzy, like afterlife, jazz clubby feeling thing.
Born blind in the winter with an empty head. The snow covered up the Camry, the whole house slept. Drawing pictures in the bed, waking up and racing down the stairs, trying to catch my breath was so simple. Superman, trick or treat, wet socks.
I put out my own record called Irreversible, which actually ended up getting me somehow, like just by the grace of God, got me like some national attention. And I took all the money that I had left, like in all my random little savings accounts, and I bought 10,000 demos of 5 songs off, 5 of my favorite songs off the Irreversible record. I printed 10,000 of these demos up, and I handed out every single last demo on this like 2-month tour. We're both from Seattle. We've known each other for, known of each other for quite some time. And he was like a very sought after producer at that point in time. I remember hitting him up trying to get a Beat CD in like 2005, and he like mailed me, no email, like he mailed me this CD, and it's like Budo Beats written on it. And I was like, yo, what's up with this beat? And he was like, $500. I was like, I can't afford that shit at all. Yeah, we never ended up working because I was broke. And I reached out to him. I was like, hey, you live here, I'm coming through town. I know we don't really know each other, but let's meet up. We found each other to be rather like-minded.
Yeah, or whatever, man. A lot of it was junk, but we loved it. Made us feel cool, little dumb kids, running around just for fun, doing dumb shit. I was lighting all my candles at both ends, warring late, getting drunk with the friends. I was trying to stay positive, even though I pretended it helped. At home, I was lacking a happy ending for all. Saw a lot of tall trees.
We got a record coming out on Rhymesayers on June 21st. That is, for us, really defines our working relationship, defines what we've been working for the past few years.
We literally just been working these kind of weird nooks and crannies of time that we found over the last 3 years, and yeah, I'm so excited for. I honestly, like, we keep having this conversation where, like, every time I put something out thus far, I've been able to look at it, a month later and be like, man, like, I wish I'd done that differently, or that piece shouldn't be there, or that piece should go. And every time I think about this album, I'm completely and utterly like proud of it.
I decided I was done with it. Hit Seattle with a head full of drum rhythms, falling in and out of love with these young women, thinking they can make a change of the blood given. Nah, I was too young to face it, working 2 jobs, still thinking I could make it.
My name's Budo.
And I'm Grieves.
And you are watching
And or freaking with.
We haven't decided yet.
Baeblemusic.
Yard. Came home after 2 years playing our rhymes just to find my little angel was no more mine. Parted ways with a friend was not easy. Made a leap to the future and got queasy. Started working.